Hey guys, so yeah, I'm gonna be starting to upload Wi-Fi battles more often. Well, yeah, probably. So here's battle against Kemimets23, and so yeah, I lead with Starmie, leads with Gyarados, and he gets Thunderbolt, but I go into Safari, or yeah, he sends out Jolteon, and then I switch into Safari. Then we have like the Stall War and all that. Then he switches, and he goes into a Make Mortar, and I do an Energy Ball, and that does like nothing. And he uses a Hidden Power Ice, and Venusaur takes like a beast. I get the Sleep Powder off, and yeah, he can't really do that much, and he just lets me get the Leech Seed. He shouldn't have done that, but eventually the turns that he was asleep helped him, but that was later. So yeah, he switches out and he goes into his Mammoth Swine, and I get a Sludge Bomb off that, breaking the sash and poisoning it. So whatever. He gets an Ice Shard, and that does little less than half count leftovers, and I get an Energy Ball off, and it kills him. So he goes into Gyarados, and he Ice Fangs, and would probably hit me, but whatever. So I go into my Steelix, and I set up Stealth Rock, and I try to Earthquake him, but he wakes up first turn, that turn, and he gets a Fire Blast off on me, and that wasn't really good. So then I go back into Starmie, and he's Fire Blast Starmie, does a little bit, pretty much half, a little less. So then he sends out Sizor, and I thought he was gonna Bullet Punch, so I just recovered, but he actually U-turned. So whatever. I go into Lucario, but I don't want to be T-Way, so I just go for the obvious close combat, and of course the Gyarados takes it pretty well. I go into Venusaur, and he takes the Earthquake pretty well, and I get the Sleep Powder off, which was pretty useful. So now I go and get the Leech Seed off, but it doesn't really matter because it's Clefable, and I use Sludge Bomb, and he just Encores. Now I really thought he was going to go into, Sizor, because I'm Encored and it resists poison, but I guess he's just trying to stall me out. I don't know, but wherever. Venusaur eventually dies since I didn't really have a safe switch. So I go into Sonic, and I have close combat with Gyarados, and that one hit KOs it. He switches into Jolteon, and I was thinking that Extreme Speed might KO, but it didn't. And he T-bolts me, and it one hit KOs me because of the close combat defense drops. So then I go into Arcanine, and I get an Extreme Speed off, and that kills Jolteon. That's really good for me. He goes into Clefable, and I didn't think an Extreme Speed would kill. And this is just basically a little. He's trying to stall me out, but I get a crit. It didn't really matter at the end because at the end, well, you'll see. So I just Thunderbolt, and he Seismic, and he thinks that another Seismic will kill, but it doesn't, of course. So yeah, I get Thunderbolt off and a crit. It didn't really matter. And he goes into Sizor, and I didn't really want to switch, and that kills Jolteon. So I didn't go into Arcanine, get the Intimidate. Bullet Punch does about a quarter, and Flare Blitz, one hit KOs him, and does a quarter to me. So good game, Kemimets, and see you later.